In this video, we are going to do 24.03 sum and odds. All right, so I have it downloaded and opened up in Racket, so let's just read through the problem statement here. Problem A, notice some steps are done for you, right? So some of these steps are already checked off. Complete the design of sum and odds. Use at least one built-in abstract function. So this means use map, filter, fold, build list, etc. Whatever is needed for this problem, right? So let's see the steps that are done for us. They give us the signature. Sum and odds is going to be a function that consumes a number and produces a number, and produces the sum of the first n odd numbers. So sum and odds of 0 is 0, sum and odds of 1 is 0 plus 1, and then sum and odds of 3 is the first three odd numbers, 1, 3, and 5, all summed together. All right. So there are several ways to do this problem. You can follow it with the hint over here, and there's another way that I'll show way at the end of the video that has to do with you knowing the properties of odd numbers. But anyways, let's just read through this hint. So the hint says the first n odd numbers are contained within the range of the first 2 times n numbers. For example, you need to make a list of 2 times n to get the first n odd numbers. Let's say n is 2, right? In this case, n is 3, right? But we're saying n is 2. We want the first 2 odd numbers, which is 1 and 3. We want to add 1 and 3 together. So our n is 2. I want the first 2 odd numbers, right? You need a 2 times n list. So we just said n is 2, so 2 times 2 is 4. Therefore, we're going to make a list 0, 1, 2, 3, right? This is 4 numbers in total. It contains the first 4 numbers, which will contain the first 2 odd numbers, right? 1 and 3 is what we want, like so, right? And of course, sum and odds of 3 is going to be 1 and 3, and also this 5. So hopefully that clarifies it. You may need to read this twice to understand it, but nonetheless, you can implement it through this hint over here. Check the website for hints. Right, you can use a hint on the website over here. So right over here, click this hint if you're, really stuck and you can't take it anymore, but nonetheless, all right? So with that out of the way, pause the video and try to work through this on your own. I'm going for spoilers in 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm assuming that you guys took a good swing at it. So now let's go over it together. So let's actually follow what the hint says, right? If we want a list n, right? If we want to sum all the n odd numbers, we need to build a 2 times n list first. So let's just do that. So build list, and it says that the n, right, build list takes as its first argument. If you go over here, it'll tell you what it is, and you can lock this over here and make sure it'll always stay there. So it takes a natural number, which is how many elements are going to be in this list, right? So it says that we need 2 times n, right? So that's what we're going to do. So times 2n, right? The n that we're receiving from this parameter. And then let's just stick in identity for now, right? This is going to be wrong, but it's going to get us closer to our objective, right? So, for example, right, these examples are failing, right? But we're getting a list of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this test, right? Over here, right? So all the numbers are here. The numbers we want are 1, 3, and 5. We just need to get rid of the 0, 2, and 4, right? Same with this, these other examples, right? Of this one over here, right? Which is this list. Right, it's 0 and 1, but it's building a list of 2, right, most likely. So sum and odds, I can just run it. Sum and odds of 1, 0 and 1. Yeah, so just, it's going to be length 2. I just don't want the 0, right? All right, so we want to exclude numbers, right? We only want the odd numbers, right? For this example, right, we have all these list of numbers. We only want the odd ones, 1, 3, and 5, and 1, 3, and 5. So we can use filter, right? That's what filter does. So I recommend you look in the documentation for filter. So filter takes in a function and then a list. This is going to be the list. And if we click filter over here, right, it consumes a function that produces a Boolean and the list, of course. So this is what this odd hol is for, right? So odd question mark. All right, if we run this code, we're getting there, right? So this test, right, we have to list 1, 3, and 5. And we see 1, 3, and 5 being added up here, right? For sum n odds of 3, right? So all we got to do is sum up all these 3 numbers, and then we're done. So we're taking this list, right? This is filter produces a list, and we want to collapse that list into one value, right? So it takes a little getting used to, but you got to memorize that if you want to turn a list into one value right? That's a fold, more or less. So fold R. So what do we want to do with these list of numbers, 1, 3, and 5? We want to add them all together. And then fold takes a Y, which is the base case. So our base case is 0. All right. And then, of course, the list is the filter odd build list 2 times n. And then the identity function is just spinning the value back out. All right. So let's just run this code. And we see that all 3 tests do pass. All right, so notice how declarative it was, right? We build the list, we filter the odd ones out, and then we add them all together, right? And it's one of the merits of functional programming, which I'll explain way at the end of the course. But nonetheless, this is one of these solutions for sum and odds. Another way you could solve this problem is to rely on your knowledge of math and how to turn any number into an odd number. So let's do build list. We're doing it for this example, right? Sum and odds of 3, right? So 3 is our n, right? And then let's just start with identity, right? So what we want, we have to list 0, 1, 2. There is a way to turn 0, 1, 2 into 1, 3, and 5, which is the numbers that we need to sum up, right? Sum all the n odd numbers. And to do that, again, this relies on your knowledge of numbers and how to turn any number into an odd number. So we're going to call this turn odd. All right, and we're going to define this function. So define turn odd. It takes in an n because build list consumes a function that consumes the numbers 0, then 1, then 2, right? 0, then 1, then 2. So here n is going to be 0, then 1, then 2. So the formula is we're going to add 1 and multiply 2 times n. All right? So hopefully this makes sense, right? So 0 times 2 is 0 plus 1 is 1. So that's odd. 1 times 2, right? This is 1. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. And then 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, right? So you get 1 through 5 exactly the same way. All right, so if I run this, you're going to see 1 through 5. You're going to see the list 0, 1, 2 be ran into this function where n is each of these, and they're all going to be turned odd. If I run this function, right, we get 1, 3, and 5, and those are just the numbers that we need to sum up. So with that out of the way, we can redefine sum n odds. We'll call it v2, consume an n, and we're going to write a local function. All right, so that this can live inside here. And before I do that, I'm going to rename this to I because n is already taken here. So for sum and odds over here, so I. All right, so I'm going to stick this there. Hit Control I to reindent. And then after the local, we have to put in an expression that uses the local. And of course, instead of 3, we put the n, right? Like so. All right, so let's just comment out the old implementation, right? This one builds the list and then filters out the odd ones. This one builds the list of the odd ones from the get-go, right? So let's just run this. Sum and odds, I'm going to delete this v2. And we're getting there, right? But we need to sum up all the numbers, right? 1, 3, and 5. The list 1, 3, and 5 differs from 9, right? But it's fine. We just got to sum up 1, 3, and 5. So we just pass this into a fold. R plus 0, and then that's done. All right, and the test pass. So this and this are the exact same ways of solving these tests over here, just different ways of expressing it. All right, so either way is fine. I recommend you submit this into Handin and check your score and make sure it passes the greater side test. And that is about it for this video, and I will catch you in the next one.